Go ahead. Call the meeting to order. Kelly, has everything been posted in accordance with the opening and all that?
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Agenda items 2 through 9.
I don't have any.
I don't have it.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second motion.
I vote yes.
Yes.
I'll vote yes. All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Agenda item 10 is contract labor and service agreement.
There's not any.
No contracts. We move on to 11 is burn ban. I'm sure we don't qualify for a burn ban, so no discussion there. 12, old or new business for Contra Road projects.
I don't have anything, just one.
I'm hoping that we can get the final phase of that project done, hopefully this year. But are they done on your end?
No, they still got some signage and just finishing up.
Just
And,
kind of,
yeah, the right of way, the sod and stuff they gotta go in, but we're getting close.
I think we might.
There's a pay estimate.
There is a
Yeah.
pay estimate?
Yeah,
one pay estimate.
yeah, for $51,199.15. It was submitted by JOB.
Okay.
For phase two.
Yeah.
Make a motion, we approve it.
I'll second the motion.
I'll vote yes.
I vote yes.
I'll vote yes. All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Agenda item 13, certificates of compliance for OMA businesses, and I think we have a whole hassle of them this morning.
So, District 1. County Line Gardens LLC, it's on County Line Road, Kyoto. District 1. El Natural Cannabis LLC, and it's on Seahorn Street in Spiro. FTC Green LLC, Lock and Dam Road, Spiro. This is a duplicate of that other one. District 3, Punchy Bud LLC, US Highway 270 Howell. Angel Herbs LLC, Chippy Road. District 2, C&H Farms, Wild Horse Road, Worcester. Premier Medical RX LLC, Cooper Road, Poto. TMV LLC, Calhoun Road, Shady Point. That's it.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
I vote yes.
I vote yes.
I'll vote yes. All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Agenda item 14, discuss and possibly approve public health resolution allowing county treasurer to reinvest surplus public health funds for August 2020.
Make a motion to approve.
Second motion.
Vote yes.
I vote yes.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. 15, discuss and possibly approve programming resolution for Independence Road, project number 20, CBRI-D3-RD-PO69105 in the whole, with a preliminary estimate of project cost of $47,284.40.
Make a motion, we approve it.
Second motion.
I vote yes.
I vote yes.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. 16, discuss and possibly approve renewal of oil and gas contract between LeFlore County Assessor's Office and Total Assessment Solutions Corporation.
This is their yearly contract that they do with Task, and what Task does is all of the oil and gas, well bores, compressors, gas meters, the pipelines, the size, and assesses them to go on the tax rolls. And I believe Task is who they've used for several years.
Make a motion to approve.
Second motion.
I vote yes.
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 All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. 17, open and possibly award bids for Howell Fire Department regarding selling of SCBA.
There's two.
Want them corrected.
No bid from Sunbelt.
Tina.
Is this a bid to sell them?
Yeah, to sell. That's the way it read on the agenda.
This is from SOS Fire Equipment for $3,550.
For how much?
$3,550, $3,550. That's the only bid, I guess the other one didn't bid anything. So I guess we can, check with the, fire department, see if they want to accept this bid. Make a motion to table it till next week.
Second motion.
I vote yes.
I vote yes.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. 18, consider and possibly approve closeout documents for Reeves K 4023-20-SUN and K 4020-20-HFD.
Make a motion to approve it.
Second motion.
I vote yes.
I vote yes.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. 19, consider and possibly approve bid notice advertising to accept sealed bids for Contra Road Project Phase 1, Part 2. I'll make a motion to approve.
Second motion.
I vote yes.
I'll vote yes. All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Agenda item 20, review and possibly approve request to name Cody Covey as first deputy for the office of LeFlore County Highway District 2. I'll make a motion to approve Cody as first deputy for Highway District 2.
Now, second motion.
I vote yes.
I'll vote yes. All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Agenda item 21, review and possibly approve request to update receiving and requisitioning officers for all county highway district 2 accounts. See, Lance Smith and Cody Covey as requisitioning officers, and Kathy Craig, Brenda Cogburn, and Nikki Walker as receiving officers. I'll make the motion to approve.
Second.
I vote yes.
Yes.
I'll vote yes. All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Thank you, Jim. 22, discussion and possible action on agreement between the LeFlore County Health Department and VIP Voice Services.
All right. 60-month agreement, monthly billing of $980.18. And Gina, didn't we talk about, because it's 60 months and normally it's a year, but they give the option to opt out if you can't do it after the year, right?
We have a couple that we have them put additional work language in it that after a year we
Yeah,
have.
because we were concerned because it said 60 months and,
5-year
yeah.
contract. But it does have the language in there that we can opt out after a year if we need to.
I think they just told us that verbally, I guess if we wanted, you know.
Yeah, it's on the phone service.
Phone service?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if we could get them to put that in writing.
I bet they could.
Well, I think it'd be,
Yeah,
yeah. I think
I'll get a hold of Jennifer at the health
if you don't
department.
mind.
Yeah, and see if they'll get them to put that clause in there.
Yeah.
And it might be in here, I just haven't read through the whole thing.
Yeah, I didn't see it either, but I haven't
Yeah,
had a chance to do the whole thing.
yeah, I'll make a note
Okay.
to do that.
Thank you. I'll make a motion to table.
Second motion.
I'll vote yes.
Oh, yes. All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Agenda item 23 are public comments. Does anybody have anything they'd like to ask us or talk to us about this morning? Yes, sir.
My name's Kevin Eddy.
Uh,
I work with a natural gas company out of Houston. They acquired some leases from a company around Talahena that LeFlore County has minerals in.
Okay.
This was a producing well up until July or August of last year. They had some downhole issues, and it was shut in at that point in time. They failed to pay their shut-ins at that point in time. So we went back to Oklahoma Corporation Commission and said, what are our options and how should we proceed forward? So they really gave us three options. First one is to pay the shut-ins plus interest for the last year. Number two, just ratify the lease with a monetary compensation, or we can come back in and release all the individuals. We've already went through a full pooling down at the Oklahoma Corporation Commission. And I come out here for a couple of reasons. One, to get a little guidance from y'all, but to also find out how your minerals are handled and if anything has changed over the last few years since this original lease was taken. So, with the initial action should have happened within 6 months of that August time frame, whenever that well stopped producing. And right now, they just want to be able to re-enter that well, start producing it again, paying royalties. The downhole issue most likely was a mechanical issue, downhole, and they want to go back in and fix that well. But, you know how attorneys are, they think that there's some liability because they failed to pay those shut-ins correctly and on time. So that opens us up to liability issues that we either want to work with the mineral owners across the board. We prefer not to have to go back and redo all the leasing, all the pooling, and delay us getting back downhole. So, a couple reasons. One, wanted to at least notify you of what they failed to do. And secondly, see if I can get some advice and see what the present climate was for minerals in LeFlore County. Any,
What section?
section 14,
Township and Urban?
3 north, 22 east.
The minerals had never been released though, have they? I mean, as far
No, no, we did not
since they had
release.
shut the downtime of it, you know, it'd be very little, I'm sure, money-wise, but, you know, if the lease hadn't run out, I don't know how you would have to repay your lease back.
So it is past the primary term of the lease. It was still producing minerals past the initial 3-year lease that was done.
So it just wasn't,
okay.
it wasn't renewed, the lease
Yes.
wasn't renewed?
Yes, it wasn't renewed, and they failed to pay the shut-in because of problems downhole. So the attorneys, and we met with the Corporation Commission, they said, look, you do have some presumptive rights with your shut-in. Yes, you did fail to pay them. If the landowners agree that you just go back in, pay the shut-ins, and pay interest from that time period. I think it's 12%. It's not a small interest rate. But at that point in time though,
Who sets the interest rate, the Corporation Commission?
yes,
Okay.
yes.
I'm excited that they wanna go back in there and rework the well.
Yeah, we want to get in and drill that out.
That's good to at least hear some activity like
In
that,
our county.
for the state. Or, I don't see why you couldn't just pay the shut-ins and go on about your business. I mean,
Okay.
that's what, I'm just speaking for myself.
Yeah. That's what I just go ahead.
So the
and-
county does have a mineral interest in that section,
5 acres.
okay?
Yeah.
It would be the LeFlore County Board of County Commissioners.
Yes.
But I wouldn't see where there'd be any problem with that.
Okay. All right, I will put the documentation together and forward it.
We appreciate you coming and talking to us about that.
Yeah. One, we feel kind of bad. They should have taken care of it correctly in the first place, but we'd like to fix it now.
It's one of those things, I appreciate the willingness to want to fix it, that's good.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Any more questions? If not, I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second motion.
Vote yes.
I've always.
Thank you.